Welcome back to Santa Monica Weekly. Did you know that October is National Community Planning Month across the nation?
And joining us now is David Martin, the head of Santa Monica's Planning and Community Development Department. Welcome to Studio 16.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. So what does the Planning and Community Development Department do exactly?
Well, PCD plays many roles in the community, from creation of new streets, bike lanes, and preparing for Expo Light Rail Line that's coming spring of next year. In addition to that, we process thousands of business licenses, building permits every year. We have 6 divisions within the department, and they tackle some of the city's most challenging issues and work hard to conserve and enhance the character of the neighborhoods, expand mobility options, and ensure the safety of the built environment.
That sounds like a huge amount of responsibility.
It's a very busy department. We have a lot going on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of your department, I think there's a little bit of a misconception when it comes to the planning department. Most people think it's all about development, but there's a lot of really cool new streets and open spaces that your department is responsible for, like the Colorado Esplanade that's currently under construction. Tell us a little bit about the project.
Yeah, it's a really exciting project. It's a kind of an artful solution to an extraordinarily complex mobility issue that we have in the city. It's a particular place where everything comes together. You know, the downtown, the Civic Center, Tongva Park, Santa Monica Place, all of those things are right there adjacent to the Esplanade. And in addition, as I mentioned, the Expo line opens in 2016, so that will add really thousands of pedestrians to that street. So what we needed to do was to find a solution to connect these places together and kind of find a seam that would connect the various parts of the city. And so the Esplanade does that. It includes a 30-foot wide sidewalk to accommodate the people that will be walking from the Expo to the pier and other destinations. It includes a 2-way cycle track for bicyclists. It also moves vehicles in a 1-way direction and westbound. And then it includes Mexican sycamore trees, custom paving stones that kind of emulate the movement of the water. And then you'll ultimately see string lights overhead that will provide a great nighttime ambiance.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. I
What
can't
a
wait
great
till it's
vision.
done. That's going to be amazing. And
Yeah.
so a lot of responsibility your department has. What are some of the misconceptions people have about planning and urban planning?
Well, a lot of people are confused about the role planning plays in development. I think they either think that the city is busy developing buildings on their own or that developers are controlling the process. And neither of that is true. And, you know, the role of the planning department and the staff we have is to ensure that private property owners conform to the standards that have been established by our community and by our council. So we help property owners and those developing land address requirements that are designed by the city and safeguard our neighborhoods. And sometimes the process is very long, because things can be quite complex, particularly with larger projects. Those are ones that arouse a lot of concern from the community. You know, but ultimately, we are customer service oriented and have the city and the community's best interests in mind.
Sure. Yeah.
Tell us about the National Community Planning Month.
Yeah, October is National Planning Month. It's something that happens every year. It gives us a chance to kind of reflect upon the profession, celebrate the role that we play in shaping our city. This year's theme is Healthy Communities, and we have a lot to celebrate here in Santa Monica. Over the course of this month, we are raising our profile a bit by holding contests and events, setting up displays in City Hall that describe the role of planning in our community. We're honoring past planning commissioners for their dozens and dozens of hours that they volunteer each month, and letting planning staff know that their hard work is appreciated.
Oh, very cool. Very busy. And there's a photo contest, right?
Yes,
Tell me about
that's
that.
right.
I love
Yeah.
taking pictures. A lot of people want to get into this.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. We thought it would be fun to encourage our residents to get out and about and experience the city. So we set up this photo contest where folks can snap pictures of themselves in several spots around town, then upload the pictures to social media. We're calling this SM Plan Perfect. And you can download the contest on our website. We are giving away some cool prizes, like a year's membership to the new Breeze bike share
Nice.
program that's launching next month, and some other fun stuff.
That's great. Now let's talk big picture. How important is community planning? Like, what happens if we don't plan?
Yeah, well, it's very important. It plays a vital role in ensuring health and safety in Santa Monica. Collectively, our 6 divisions oversee the creation of the city's long-range evolutionary goals, We address transportation issues like congestion and bicycle planning. We evaluate development applications that ensure they meet our rigorous standards. We respond to code complaints and manage key functions within the public right-of-way. So it's very important.
And just summarize for us quickly, what are some of the key takeaways that our viewers should know about Planning Month?
Well, I think a key takeaway is to consider places within Santa Monica that viewers really love, and to ask themselves if that just happens by accident or not. And chances are one or likely a group of people really got together and thought about that place and planned how to implement it. And that can include a park, a great walking street, or even a bike path. And that's what the process does. That's what it results in.
Right.
Planners are people who know the best measure of success is how the community enjoys the end result.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how far out should we be planning? 10, 20, 100 years?
Well, yeah, it's
I'm lucky to go next week. Okay, so.
yeah, it's a very dynamic process. We respond to immediate changes. We look at projections for the future. That's one reason why we have a current planning staff and more of a strategic advanced planning staff, because we are constantly assessing our present condition while making plans for sometimes 20, 30 years out.
Fantastic. David Martin, thank you so much for coming
All
in
right,
today.
well, thank
we
you
really
guys.
appreciate you sharing that. Very busy department.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
we'll let you get back to it.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
again. Can't wait to see everything that you all are working on.